Flavor is a dream that has come true for me, and it comes from the term blessed and highly favored, and we cut it to flavor. Because I like to cook food, I never wanted to be locked in, so we do Creole, Cajun, South African, Jamaican. We cook whatever I like to cook. The flavor rights are the regular customers that have come since the restaurant was opened, and they're the people who have helped to keep it going. It really is not my restaurant. I think I'm like the landlord, but it is really the community's restaurant because everyone has helped the restaurant to be what it is today. One thing that the customers will find when they come here is most likely the person on each side of you will be your friend when you leave. If you have some good food and good music and good people, that's all you need.
So you say that being at Flavor is almost spiritual. Tell us why you picked it.
But the main reason I picked it is the food, because it's in a neighborhood. So in a neighborhood environment where you have jazz on Thursdays, and in the south suburbs you don't have a lot of that. As a matter of fact, I don't think you have any of that except for Flavor. And so it's sort of it's unique in that way. And then all of the dishes are somehow unique. You know, from the grits and the jerk chicken, and the breakfasts with the salmon, but and then at dinner I had the halibut the night that I went. But the Creole, the jambalaya, I mean, I just love it all. I mean, it's a flavor of the day.
Well, Chris, what'd you think?
Flavor. It was. We actually ended up having. The bottom line is we had an amazing experience.
Yes.
And the reason why you had mentioned this during regarding Il Molino is this community experience.
Yes.
Absolutely. The second we walked in that door, we felt like, oh, it's good to see you. Like we're like, wait, like she knows us for some reason. And there's a table with a little reserve sign, and we were like, oh, this is cool. So we sat down, and immediately there's other tables talking to each other. We were talking with our neighbors because the weather was kind of bad the night we went, and we're having small talk. And here's this the food that was. I went to Tennessee, University of Tennessee, as well as high school in Tennessee as well. So good Southern cooking, I'm used to it, and really like to experience good Southern cooking. So it was. To me, that was a great part of it too. But to me, the overwhelming part, and I said there was a lot of, I described to my wife, I said there's like a lot of love in this room. Right. And it was obviously a room, everybody seemed to know Rochelle, hands on our shoulders and sitting down with us and talking about our day and what we're doing there and how we got there. To me, it was just, again, I don't just go to restaurants for the food. I go there for some kind of experience that makes it special. And it was absolutely a special experience going there. So.
But Liza, they have jazz there once a week on Thursday nights, and you just happen to be there on Thursday. What'd you think?
The music's great. The musicians are great. The music's great. Right. For the size of the room, the level of music, it dominates. So you're not going to be able to go on a Thursday night and like plan your summer vacation.
You don't like noise. I should have known that. Too much noise.
If I want to go and just listen to really good music and have some drinks and hang out, it's a great place. But if you think you're going to have a conversation over dinner, it's not happening.
Well, that's just one day a week, though, on Thursdays.
Right. And we went on a Friday. I would love to have gone on a Thursday, and I really wanted to go try the jazz. Right. And what's interesting, a fun story that came out of this is we were talking to this table next to us, Clyde and Tamerlan. So we were outside.
Right. No one talked to me.
Oh,
I didn't get free grappa.
So
no one likes
I got free limoncello.
You don't like noise.
But we ended up. Leave her alone. They ended up talking to us, mentioning about the fact that you should have come on a Thursday. I said, I know. Everybody keeps talking about Thursday.
I mean, if you can stand the noise. I mean, of other people talking, it just really invites you to mingle, and I think that's a digestive itself. When you talk and you can mingle, I enjoy that.
I agree. The atmosphere is great. Starting from the phone, I called and they answer, Flavor Restaurant, how are you? And I'm like, I'm really good. How are you? So I agree, and they're so welcoming and so nice, and the wait staff. The food I thought was okay. I don't feel like the food would make it in Chicago, but maybe we ordered. I didn't get the shrimp and grits. Maybe I should have. I don't know.
Well, Herb, what are some of your must-have dishes there at dinner time?
Well, I've got to have the jambalaya. I mean, I just think that's one of the best. It's just hard for me to pick because I like everything.
I liked the food.
Okay.
I liked it. And my whole thing is being in Chicago, in the heart of Chicago, would I go there again for the food? Would I go? Probably not, because I've got some other restaurants that are in my vicinity that are similar in their southern style. However, you know, getting an invitation to come back down for jazz on a Thursday night, and you know, to see these, you know, my wife was talking to them for a long time, and the new friends, as we say, you know, that would be experience and a reason for me to go back down again. But food-wise, we had. Like the appetizer with fried calamari and fried catfish. And I thought that was very good. I mean, it's fried catfish and calamari. It's hard to, you know, and I don't want to be so cliche to say it's hard to mess that up, but no, they did a good job of doing that. But then even my dinner, I got the, which I guess is they refer to it as their specialty, but it's a pecan chicken that's stuffed with cornbread and had mashed potatoes on the side with grilled vegetables. Some of the freshest vegetables I've had in a long time. I will say that. The sign says it all right outside. Flavor has, you know, built out of vegetables, as it's written. So definitely lived up to that in terms of the fresh flavor and the crisp nature of it.
If you ever have breakfast, they have the sweet potato pancakes.
See, yeah, the breakfast looks like
so
it
there
would
we
be
go.
really good.
We'll go down for brunch.
Yeah.
Very already.
Well, Herb, you pick flavor. Sum it up for us.
Well, I think if you're looking for an upscale, in the living room at grandma's house experience, where you can enjoy good food, good music, flavor is the place to go.
Okay. Eliza?
It's a great place on a Thursday in Flossmoor to hear some really good music, hang out, have some drinks.
All right, and Chris?
I thought it was an amazing place for a community and a place where you could really feel like you're welcome the second you walk in the door. From the time you sit down to the time you leave, you just feel like you're home.
Okay. Well, you can jazz it up at Flavor, 3315 Vollmer Road in Flossmoor, 708-798-3220. Open for dinner on Wednesday and Thursday, for breakfast, lunch, and dinner on Friday and Saturday, and for brunch only on Sunday. Reservations are accepted every day except Thursday, and the average tab per person without drinks is $36.